Hello everyone and welcome to a new event! I just finished pretty much yesterday the case files event. I got all the missions. Oh boy. And now we got a Meihousou most foul. And I guess we're gonna jump right into this. And check this out. I know from my understanding that this is some sort of like detective style going on here. So I am a little bit curious about that. Our story begins in the kingdom of Nada, a tiny Caribbean nation. It's found that the first king was beloved by all his people. Is that a real place, Kingdom of Nada? I never heard of it, so I don't think it's real, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm actually gonna Google it just for the heck of it. If it's getting Nadai. Hold on. Nadai. Nada. Is that something? It seemed to be some people that have that for a name, so I guess that's something. I guess it's made up. But over generations, the royal family's reputation diminished. Poor governing tore the nation apart, and the people of the nation ceased to revere their king. To be honest, revering the king or the royal family, it's dumb. There's no reason to do that. As the situation worse, the people came to desire democracy, and so formed the militia for the revolution. The king turned a deaf ear to their pleas, though. Instead, he elected to remain in his palace and enjoy his life of luxury. In consequence, the revolutionaries gained more and more power, fueled by the people's grievance. And then the day finally came. Ryutan. Why does it sound like, you know, someone like say Ryu-chan, but it's you're having that like that. Ryutan. So the masses have decided to act, to think that I would make such a grave error in judgment. Oh, dude, I love Isa, man. It looks so sick, man. What's the problem? All you gotta do to win awards is wipe out the opposing side, right? All that matters is that we are still standing when this is over. You blithering fool. Can you not see how many of them there are? The odds are against us. Nope, sorry. I was too busy cutting down enemies to feed my sister after her parents died to learn about statistics. Yeah, I don't care about statistics. You know, I'm just stabbing people. I suppose there were little sense in making you commander. Very well then, leave, where you wish. Fine by me. Guess it means you and I are through. Hey, Miguel Angel Cortez. Well, General Tan, can I convince you to surrender peacefully? At your age, at our age, sure you wish to avoid needless injury as much as I do. I have no intention of refusing to acknowledge reality, but I also know that your army was quite determined to take advantage of the situation. Wait, so Ryu is the king? I guess that makes sense. Yeah, they're royal. It kind of makes me think on a story I remember reading about historically. I think it was in India. It was like in India back many years ago, and it's not only in India, obviously. It was in most countries that the plebes, aka the average person, were not allowed to be near the royal family or even less touch them. And it was happening that if it was the queen or the princess or the king or whatever it was one of the royal family fell into the water and they couldn't swim and they couldn't get up. And the people were just watching because, yeah, you know, if they jumped down and had saved them, they would be executed because they touched them, you know. So instead they just let them be there and, yeah. And somehow it kind of feels romantic. Like, it's like, yeah, you know what? What comes around goes around. So I thought you could at least serve as a scarecrow of sort and draw the rebellious attentions away. Then while your forces in there stared each other down, my soul could strike them from behind. Oh, that sounds kinky. Okay, I assume he's not the king thing here.
A clever general, so yeah. Yeah, what I would expect from you. That sort of thinking is exactly why I had to stay one step ahead of you.
Well, you succeeded. I never dreamed you would come to kill me in my sleep. Now my army is destroyed thanks to your ambush. But what will you do now? I can't imagine if you hold back the rebel army with your forces alone.
That's your problem right there, General Tan. You're too earnest for your own good. As a matter of fact, I already reached that understanding with the rebels. Once they have conquered the palace, I'm to be a new government representative. They have no more desire for sensitive bloodshed than I do, after all.
Oh my. You contemptible wretch. Even I could have imagined you would be so self-serving. Oh my.
Please don't think too poorly of me, General Tan. If anyone here is to blame, I would say it's you.
Dude, I kind of like how they like so ooh, dude, the two old men. Okay, now here is a spoon. Fight to the death. With Vice General Miguel Angel Cortez, a coup d'etat delivering the final blow, the kingdom of Nadai Nada was no more. Soon after, the Republic of Nadai Nada stood in its place, with Miguel serving as its first president. Though the nation never reached the heights of power it once knew, its people were more than happy to learn new peace in its stead. Oh, that's nice. 10 years later. Oh. Ooh. I like Isa walking around in the background. Wait, who the fuck is that cowboy? Dude, that was a new character. Or was it? Wait. Did he just see things? I don't. Nah, man. Now I get confused.
Are you ready, Elise?
Ooh, fancy dress. You're so impatient, uncle.
I'm not impatient. You're just slow. Anyway, I'm surprised there's such a beautiful mansion all the way out here in the middle of nowhere.
And someone gonna die.
It used to be one of the royal family's summer homes. The people tore down or sold the other ones, but this one remained to serve as Miguel's residence. But that Miguel guy is dead now, right?
Indeed, he passed before he had ever turned 60. Still have trouble believing he's gone. Go on now, say hello to his widow. Holy mo... That was his widow? Dude! Hey! Dude, Silver Daddy. You really get the big knockers there, eh? I knew he was a boob, man.
Welcome, Lord Antonio. Welcome, Lady Elise.
You're too kind. It's an honor to be invited.
Not at all. As the new head of the Meihousou Manor, it's my pleasure to have you all here. It's almost time for the toast, so I'll see you both later.
Bye-bye.
And she can fool me. I can tell she's secretly dancing for joy. With her husband's untimely death, she got all his wealth to spend whoever she likes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Although if you count the time she spent as Miguel's foster daughter, she's been with him for 10 years, so...
Wait. She was his foster daughter and then they got married. Dude! I mean, sure, not related by blood. Still, that is.
Yeah, this is kind of worth giving up a huge part of your life for. I don't envy her a damn bit.
What is up with that face she do? That looks like literally something from hentai. Am I the only one to think that? You could easily see that from hentai. I don't know why I think that. Ignore me.
Watch your mouth, Elise. Sorry, uncle. By the way, who's that survey-looking hottie over there?
Yay!
I seem familiar somehow. Wait, that uniform is from the Old Kingdom. Excuse me, but you wouldn't happen to be Antonio Roberto Jobim, the court musician, would you?
Roma! Dude, I just expect fucking Romulus up here. Roma!
Once upon a time I was. And who might you be? My name is LanokirX. I used to report to General Cortez. For the recognized you. I saw you in the palace a number of times, though of course I hardly expect you to remember me. I don't see any of Miguel's other subordinates here. They must have really cared about you. I'm afraid I know almost nothing about politics. Are you high-ranking government official now? No, I'm actually quite ignorant of politics myself. I resigned before the new government was established, and now I'm the town doctor. My family was rather poor, so the only reason I joined the army in the first place was to give myself a chance to attend medical school for free of charge.
Oh, that's great.
And so you're a medical officer then? You dress awful fancy for a doctor?
This is just a nice outfit I own. It's one of the few I own that miraculously escaped being eaten by moths. So I figure out it would be due for a formal dress. By the way, I don't believe I caught your name.
It's Alice. Maybe you heard of it before?
Oh, you're that singer. I heard your voices on the radio. Well, it seems like every day anymore. Okay, what era are we like in? I mean, radios have been around for a very long time. Actually, let's check. How long have the radio been? Radio invented. In the mid 1890s was the okay. So from the like 1920 something like that. So okay, about 100 years. God damn it, dude! It's amazing how technology have just advanced. I leave it on all the time in my clinic, so I become more familiar with your songs. They do wonder to share with my patients too.
Well, of course. My voice is paired with the uncle's music and lift almost anyone's spirits.
Ironically, leaving the position at the palace turned out to be the best thing that could have happened for my musical career. It just goes to show that the rest of the world finally caught up to you, maestro. That may be.
Oh, come on, uncle. What do you care about if the plebs like your music?
Oh, man. When you're ironically using plebes to describe people, like, goddammit.
Stop that. I must apologize for my niece. I'm worried she refused to learn any manners. It will be the death of her career someday.
This is something I've learned about. Either it really do end the career, or it doesn't have anything happen at all. It's either one of these two. Which, actually, when I think about it, is pretty much the only options. Oh, that's alright. And anyway, I'm surprised you made it through the massacre. I remember they slaughtered everyone in the palace that day. Even the non-combatants. Dude, that's gruesome. That's, no, I'm sorry. It's a painful memory for me too. I should have brought it up so casually. Anyway, I'm sure I'll see you later. Or you will die. Not you. I hope not. Who is gonna get murdered? I just know someone will be murdered. Question is, who?
Man, uncle, this place is huge, but there's hardly anyone here. I could count them all on my two hands.
That's what this place is. That's what I said. Wait.
Yes, I found that strange too. And it's not the only weird thing around here either. I know you're not exactly a spring chicken, uncle, but look at the other guests. They're almost all relatively young guys. And they're all really good looking, don't you think?
Now to mention it, I suppose they are. But none of them seem like they belong here. Garcia! Ay, caramba! I heard you two talking with the guy in the white suit. Are you really the famous singer, composer, duo? May I ask who you are? It is I. Oh god! Hey, dude, I love that. I love that they're literally self-aware about the memes.
It is I mean, the name's Vargas.
And I'm Garcia, Vargas' partner. I'm sorry, we both dress like slobs. May I ask how you know the deceased?
What was that? Are you trying to say I don't belong here?
Cut that out, Vargas. Your inner hick is showing. Sorry about that. Spending all the time out hunting doesn't leave out for opportunity for us to practice our manners. You guys are hunters? Sure are. We heard Miguel was big into gourmet food and we figured out who would help us a ton if he became a regular customer. But he ended up passing just before we finalized an arrangement with him. So they just random hunter dudes there? So now we're hoping to do business with Gabriella. We'll do our best to win her over.
What he said.
Come on, partner, loosen up. Sorry, guys, he's a bundle of nerves right now. Usually he's much nicer. We'll come chat with you again once he had a few drinks to take the edge off. Garcia acquitted himself okay, but Vargas seems like he's had no idea how to probably behave. If Vargas have sex, does he get a Vorgasm? And here I pull everything I could just to get the invitation. Yeah, a little bit sus. I wouldn't normally expect to run into people like that in a place like this. Maybe they stole someone else invite them? I suppose they could have just gone by Garcia and Vargas to match the name on a stolen invitation. But that would they hope to achieve by sneaking in here. Maybe after Cortez' legacy. Maybe the day after Gabriella, she must have it rough having to marry that geezer and all. Who could blame her for wanting to have fun with some new boy toys now? They both have nice tan and they look healthy enough to keep her entertained for a long good time. Oh my. You really must learn to hold your tongue. This is why everyone says you should stick to singing. Yeah. So, who's those weirdos? They look totally out of place too. They have pretty different reasons. Ah! Mashu Tristan! I've been wondering about them too. Let's go say hello. Fine by me. Now that I look closely, the guy is a lot cuter than I thought. Pardon me, would you be so kind and tell me your name? I'm Antonio Roberto Jobim, composer. Oh my, you don't say. How about your short stuff? I'm Adriana Molina, Mr. Pogilio's assistant. So you're studying to be a musician yourself, but you still don't have your own instrument? Yes, that's right. I have no talent whatsoever, so I'm a long way from even holding an instrument. Silent is golden, Adriana. You do well to remember that. Yes, sir. I am so sorry. You really must learn to keep your mouth shut too, Elise. Yeah. Alright, I think we had better go greet those strapping young men over there. I'm sure I will see you two later. Oh my. Talk about JD. They didn't even seem to recognize our names. They could merely be posing as musicians. Musicians? There definitely seem to be more than meets the eyes with everyone so far. Yes, they are all Transformers. That would explain everything. The same could be said of us. Remember, try not to stand out too much. I know, Uncle. We both have our reasons for being here. Really? Yeah, who is that? He looks hot as fuck! I feel like I've seen that servant somewhere before. Of course you have. That's the priest who held Miguel's funeral the other day. Oh yeah, I know I recognize those good looks. But why a priest working as a servant? Oh, if it isn't Lord Antonio and Lady Elise, is this something I can help you with? Dude, what? He has some sort of flintlock pistol in his... Flintlock pistol, say... Okay. He looks like he's some sort of like... 1700, 1800 kind of character. You know? It's really cool. I assume he has some sort of saber at his side, like a scimitar. So maybe some sort of sailor? I have no idea. He looks stunning though. I want him. I hope we can get him as a servant. That would be awesome.
Now everything is fine. We were just wondering why a priest like you are working as a servant. Elise.
Oh, it's quite alright. I can hardly blame you for wondering. There's nothing I can do, so I try to help out in any way I can. Just between us, I lost my memory 10 years ago. And Lord Miguel was kind enough to take me in when I had nowhere else to go. I tried to learn everything I could in order to be an assistant to Lord Miguel ever since.
But that still don't explain why a priest... forget it.
Not to be rude, but this is everyone who was invited. There were far more people at the funeral. Yes, this is everyone. Lord Antonio, Lady Elise, Lord Garcia, Lord Vargas, Lord Roma, Lord Isidore, Lady Adriana. You all received invitation from Lord Miguel before he passed away. I inspected the invitations myself. Alright, but Mr. Miguel is no longer with us. How can you be sure the invites truly are who you say they are?
Yes, they'll be like me and Uncle are one thing. But the rest could be anyone. Especially those hunter guys and the bird.
You have every right to be concerned, Lord Antonio. I may not have regained my memories, but rest assured that my loyalty to Lord Miguel is as strong as ever. So if any of these guests turn out to be interlopers, I will deal with them myself.
Deal with them how, exactly?
As I said, there is nothing I can't do. Oh my. That sex face, eh? Now, if you kindly excuse me, I'll be right back with wine for the toast. Salazar. Okay, I assume that is not his real name, because no one is using the real names, so... But man, he looks nice.
Maybe he's Gabriella's new lover. He definitely seemed to be devoted enough.
Dude, I just expected Salazar to like... slap Elise's back of her head like, shut up, bitch.
Lord Antonio, Lady Elise, thank you once again for coming to my Meihousou.
You're too kind.
Ugh, is that all you know how to say?
And here are your glasses. You're the last to receive them.
Thank you, Salazar.
Okay, she's gonna be ending... It's Gabriella gonna ending up murder, and we're gonna solve who is behind the case. Or the murder. After you.
Oh no, you first. I'm the hostess after all, and I will take the last one.
See, very well then, if you... Really? Okay. That sounds sus. You take one too, Elise.
Huh. And I'll take the last glass. Good, it looks like everyone has this. Alright everyone, I hope you all enjoy your stay here at the Meihousou.
It's really nice to see like Arash and Osu, you know?
I want you all to relax and make yourself at home. And so how does it feel, Gabi? I'm sorry? You're living high and mighty now, and all you had to do was sell your youth to that geezer. Good thing you were born poor, huh?
My god, what is up with this bitch?
Hey, you got one in my dress. What's the big idea?
To be honest, you cannot deserve it.
I'm so sorry.
Ding dong, the bitch is dead.
What do you think you're doing? Gabriella, please stay with us.
Bing, ding, 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 ding. She died. Oh my. Intriguing, I will say. Introduction, okay. This is a really unusual case. The whole premise is based on what if, and yet its whole purpose for it is consistency. This is also mysterious. I've been up working on it for days and still never cease to surprise.
I'm so sorry. It took me longer to get ready than I expected. I hope I haven't been keeping you waiting long.
Roman! Ah! Wait, what? He's still here? Wait, what? How far back are we? Whoa, it's Kay. You're right on time.
Nice to meet you, Murasaki Shikibu. Sorry to call you here on such a short notice. Not at all. So what's the big favor you want to ask me? Well, I've been observing a small singularity for a while now, and I want to ask your help in erasing it. You should be talking to Lana about this, but I thought it might be best to do a bit of groundwork before bringing her in. See, this latest case is kind of unusual. I had Shiba examine it, and it turns out that the singularity has sort of a unique structure.
Nani?
It's hard to describe, but it kind of looks like it's in the Caribbean, and it's also a bunch of other locations packed into it. It's kind of like this tiny world with models from various time periods all lined up willy-nilly. These models are all extremely detailed, but none of them are real. I know you aren't familiar with this particular culture, so I hope this is making sense. A tiny world with all sorts of models. Admittedly, I know almost nothing about this, but that sounds like it might be good for filming a movie picture.
I guess.
It's a movie.
It is?
Huh? This latest singularity is basically a film world. Well, to be completely fair, it's something of an unfinished work as far as I can tell.
Okay. Is Edison behind this? Because, you know, he's the one that claimed that he's the inventor of the, recording. Which he's not. He's just an aspect. He just took the invention. Pretty much. I'm speculating here, but I think this began when a ghost, probably director, passed on before he could finish his last movie. God damn it. Damn ghost!
Then this ghost probably happened upon a Holy Grail fragment and ended up making singularity out of his regrets.
How many random grails are around? That is so weird.
So to resolve this one, we need to focus first and foremost on finishing the movie. But the catch is that the whole premise this world is built on is that the movie is unfinished. This ghost director can never finish the movie on his own, so eventually, when his wish fails to come true, the singularity should disappear on its own. Since this is such a minute singularity and all, I estimate that will happen around 3 days. I see, so we don't have to do anything about it then? Well, yes and no. See, when a singularity disappears on its own, it doesn't leave anything behind. But if we resolve what is causing the singularity and collect the Holy Grail fragment within it, we can get a ton of magical energy. And since Chaldea is constantly running low on magical energy, well, this is very hard for me to say, but... You want to use the solid singularity before it disappears on its own? Well, yes, and preferably as soon as possible before it exhausts its magical energy. So we're just looking for energy resources. We're like Americans. We're like, oh, you have oil? Here comes freedom. Like I said, we know that we need to be done to make the singularity go away. We just have to finish the movie. But once again, since the world's premise is that the movie is unfinished, we're going to need help to do that. The Ghost Director no longer exists. All that remains now are these world systems. If I had to give it a name, I guess I'd call it Drifting Cinema Space Hollywood or something. That's not Edison, but... yeah. He's famous in Hollywood after all. I wouldn't be surprised if he had drawn and quartered the moment he reshifted there. See that? How about that? But enough about Edison. What I'd like from you is for you to make your way into this alternate Hollywood and make sure the movie gets finished somehow. It could be whatever genre you like. The only thing I ask you is to try to make it a good movie if you can. I'm pretty sure that's the better the movie turns out, the more resources we can collect when it's over. That's why I asked you to come here. I figure an officer would be the best choice to write and direct the film. Man, well, couldn't we also get like Anderson and Shakespeare? I mean, then again, that would be pretty much. So it's pretty nice to see some, you know, Murasaki Yornil. And hello, Shanli. But I don't know if the first thing about movies. Poem and novel plays and movies might seem to have a lot in common, but they're all very different breasts, beasts. But alright, I'll try. I know I usually cause nothing but trouble for everyone around here. So if there's a way for me to make up for that and show how grateful I am to be it by putting pen and paper.
To pen, paper, I will do best I can. I can't read. Ha! You're an earnest one, aren't you, Murasaki? You'll tire yourself out in no time if you keep that up. You should take a page from Da Vinci's playbook and just smile all the time without caring the... No, on a second thought, the last thing we need is another Da Vinci running around. Besides, I like to say, good friends make good neighbors. Basically do take the assignment seriously, but I hope you also take some time to relax, you know? After all, this is a movie we're talking about. We can't make a masterpiece if the crew isn't enjoying themselves. That said, we don't have much crew of your own to spare for this case, or much in the way of supplies or participants. So we need to keep the cost to minimum, and you need to finish the script ASAP. The Singularity disappears in 3 days, so you're in for some serious crunch time. Think you can do it?
I'll do my best. It's going to be even harder since I didn't get much sleep after staying up all night reading that wonderful book, but I can back out now.
Thanks, Murasaki. Nay, Shanli, you little shit troll. You troglodyte, get up there. Thanks, Murasaki. It's really encouraging to hear that. I'll talk to Lana about this and fill her in. So all you have to worry about is coming up with... Ow! Goddamn it, cat! Your claw right in the neck. Ah, ha, ha. Sharp claw.
Understood. I'll be right there. All right, then. I suppose I'll get better. If you need me, I'll be brainstorming down in the library.
Okay. Okay. So that's what's going on. And that's pretty much it. A creative endeavor this time, huh?
Thank you for filling us in with 30% less tension than usual, Doctor. So I can senpai and I help. Do you need me to be Monster's bodyguard?
No, we're barely seeing anything in the way of hostilities here, so you shouldn't be any need for that. This time all you have to do is enjoy yourself, Machu. I do have a job for you though, Lana. Here, take this. Ta-da! It's called the video camera that Vinci secretly made a while back. Pretty awesome, right? Check out how light it is. Not for nothing, this cost us a small fortune. Oh man. Everything is capable of turning out beautiful no matter how little camera person knows about shooting video. And can be recorded for dozens of hours straight. And you gave that to me? You know, I will accidentally drop it. I know, why don't you try using it to record your entire daily life in practice? Well, everything except the bedroom and bathroom, of course. Isn't that pretty much what I'm doing? Not really. I don't do like crazy ass vlog stuff, but yeah. Interesting.
The cameras are utterly entranced. Doctor, if we're making a movie, won't we need a proper film crew?
Why do I just imagine our fucking character like good luck, like, oh look camera, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have a rock spirit versed in directing film. Well, I think we actually do have one, but I have a feeling it would be more trouble than it's worth. Anyway, as long as we get some kind of film out of it, even if it's just a documentary, everything should be fine. Even if there's an accident or something that means we have to stop shooting, we can still edit something together as long as we have enough footage. I do trust Murasaki Shikibu to do a good job, but since none of the cast has ever acted before, well, you never know. That's why I want you to be there recording everything you observe, Lana. You already need to look after your servant as their master anyway, so you're the perfect woman for the job. Anyway, that's all I got. The rest is up to you guys. You can start by hashing things out with Murasaki.
They do seem to be costumes in the Singularity, but I won't know if you can use them until we get there. I'll need to take that into consideration when making my casting decisions. I've already got servants in mind for most of the parts. But the one best suited for the last role is... Hello, Murasaki. Dr. Roma told us to come see you here. Masalan and her main servant, Mashu Karalite.
You're not my main servant. That's Blackbeard and Taiga. I'm terribly sorry, Mashu. You're pretty long down in the totem pole.
Are you ready to raise shift at any time? Oh, hello, Lady Mashu and Master. The script is, well...
Is something wrong?
No, everything is fine. I already told the cast my idea and they all said something along the lines of... I never made a movie before, but I will help with Chaldea's resource trouble. And readily agree to participate. If possible, I was hoping you would be willing to perform in it too, Lady Mashu. Would that be alright with you?
Yes, I'll be glad to. Don't worry, senpai. I think I'm a pretty decent actor, if I do say so myself.
Well, you did act in a Tentacle World. Salem. Didn't they do that?
Wonderful. Alright, as for the rest of the main cast. Is that Moriarty? Wonder what he's doing there.
Oh no. Yeah, my back. Of all the places for this stinking time bomb to go off, Doctor, where's the doctor? No, that won't do. Come on, Moriarty. Old boy, count the decimals in P and get hold of yourself. All right. I think I can manage it, but can you sit down slowly? Oh crap, I'm losing my balance.
Ow.
Hey, mister, did you see the book with the paper with green hardcore cover I left around here? It's very delicate, so it could fall apart if someone steps on it by mistake. Have you seen?
Oh, was that a reaching sound? I thought that was his spine ripping apart.
Peppermint green book, you say? That's the very book I just destroyed. Well, kidding. As a matter of fact, I think I saw someone take it with him before I sat down here, lying through his teeth.
Okay, then I'll wait here until he comes back.
Sorry, my girl, but you would be wasting your time. You'll feel better if you resign yourself to never seeing him again.
Really? Then what should I do?
Well, I would hate to see a child cry. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'll give you anything else your heart desire instead. And then while I'm doing that, I better think of a way to somehow repair the book. Let's see, what was there someone here who could go back in time or restore an object's physical integrity?
Lord James Moriarty?
Yes, what is it? Because I'm busy scheming right now.
Dude, I love Moriarty, man.
There is something complicated I'd like to talk to you about, if you don't mind.
I see, yes, of course, I don't mind at all. As long as it doesn't involve my poor back.
You guys are going to talk about grown-up stuff, huh? Okay, I'll try not to bother you then. Just please don't forget your promise, mister.
I won't. I'll take care of it as soon as we're down here. Probably. I'm saved.
Well, it all started when...
I see. Under the circumstances, I would certainly be willing to perform. On one condition.
What is it?
I'd like you to restore a book for me, or rather, to forgive me for inadvertently ruining it. Your other miserable books, yes? Surely you can fix it. Please tell me you can fix it.
Ah, thank goodness. I knew it would be perfect the most difficult part. Leilano, Lady Meihousou, Lord Moriarty. Our task is this time not to win a battle, but to perform a story. Please do keep that in mind. Alright, then let's go race ship to our filming location, Drifting Cinema Space Hollywood.
Oh, Lord. Wee, 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 wee. We're going from the space anus. Man, I love that Moriarty got so many, like, roles, you know. I like that. I think that he's a good character for that, you know. Oh my, accent. Only select. Oh no, what? Only selected. Oh no. No! The limitations! Fuck you! Eat my ass, limitations! Eat it! God damn it. I hate when that happened. Accident.
Oh no.
Sacre. Something like that. You contemplative wretch. Even I could have imagined you would be so self-serving.
Please don't think too burl on me, General Tan. If anyone here is to blame, I would say it's you.
Cut, that take was just fine.
All we need to know now is add the voiceover.
That's a wrap for Lord Tajima no Kami and Lord Iso. Thank you both for your help.
So that was all there for me to do here. Everything ended so abruptly.
And there I thought you would give up on this before I did. Seems I'm less patient than I thought. You must have lost track of his sheer number of retakes long ago.
I'm happy to help in any manner my lord wishes, no matter how difficult the task may be.
I see. I almost envy your sheer steadfastness.
I loved your nihilistic performance, Iso. I thought there was a lot of depth to it. All you need to do now is rest up in Chaldea. I'll let you know as soon as the movie is ready for screening.
No.
Huh?
Ryoma and the others are showing up soon, right? I bet they're planning to throw another party without me. Well, if they think they can just forget to invite me again, they got another thing coming.
Lord Iso, I promise you, if we were filming a movie, nobody's throwing any part.
Besides, you're the only just now mentioning that is all you have for me. You're trying to pull a fast one on me. Good grief. Since we have another overexcited puppy here, we would still need to be housebroken. Bring it on, old man. I was thinking I could use a decent workout. Jaha, okay. Okay. Oh, okay, I guess we're just gonna... Why do we always ending up fighting like this? Can't we just talk, man? Lord, what does this do? Great increase for one enemy. Monternal increase MP gain for yourself. He has a very grouchy man. Stab, 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 stabby, stab. Ow, you actually hurt a lot there, dude. Bow, bow, bow. I just gonna get MP up and then MP this motherfucker. Iso, sit down, doggy. Nice. Stab, stab. Dude, I love the fact that it's so much blood when he's attacking. Like, holy crap, he's not holding back, dude. He's really just murder. Fucking go full murder here. Kenjutsu Muso Gensen Ishino.
いざ剣は生死の狭間にて大活し善は生死の木工のうち第五へ至る剣術にそう
I like his MP, man. It is cool.
ごめん
It is cool MP, like. Togo Morai. Nani? Oh god, I love it. You got me. No, I'm alright. But I could have sworn you cut right through me. I twist my blade around immediately before striking, leaving you with only feeling I have been cut. Huh? There are many reasons to leave an opponent feeling as though they have been wounded without truly harming them. Don't you try that dojo fencing shit on me, old man. Your insistent Jappy is ill-suited to Pop who has never seen a battlefield. Besides, this dojo something or other you speak of. Dojo fencing. Yeah, that's... Even in a dojo fightable duel with a wooden sword, these swords may not cause injury, but it does hurt by being struck by one. What's your point? I'm told that in modern times there are forms of dueling employing non-lethal blades where fighters do not strike their opponents. In other words, they merely make it seem as though they are striking their opponents, like so. And? Is that supposed to be entertaining or something? This form of swordmanship designed to resemble a fight to the death to unlock is called fight choreography, right? Yeah. Showmanship? Swordplay is not spectacles. Well, that's where you came in. Yeah, I wonder just how far you could get in this modern vein of choreographed fighting. Yeah, that's really cool. You can pay me enough to be part of that stupid play fighting. Dude, He would be... Man, him like Star Wars. He's a Star Wars about... He would be so cool. Holy shit. I've had enough. I'm going to let Ryoma handle this pain in the ass movie stuff. I'm going to head back to get something to drink.
Well done. I must say, for a moment there, I wasn't all sure how things would play out. Oh my, you're bleeding.
Heh.
I'm so sorry if forced this thankless role upon you.
No need for apologies. We cannot say for sure whose role is thankless until all said and done. Now then, my time here is over. I wish you well with what is yet to come in this endeavor.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. I felt a little dizzy back there, but I think I'm okay now. Phew.
It was clear taken aback at learning that he had such a small role. You should have just told him from the beginning. Why keep it a secret?
Well, I was actually planning to. Who's that?
It's the handsome man, yes. So this is where all the commotion I heard was coming from. Are you filming something here?
I say, who are you and where did you come from?
Is it Jack Sparrow? Are you know, thinking movies and all of that, and Caribbean. Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. Unfortunately, I actually don't remember my name. Ah, shit. I do have this sense that I was called to film a movie, but no matter how long I waited, the filming never began. If you hadn't come here, I think I would just be waiting around to disappear.
Then does that mean you would be willing to help us make this movie?
Of course, if it's all right with you, I would be glad to help.
Oh, well and good, but what do we call you if you don't remember your name?
Might have an idea. What do we call you, Salazar?
Salazar, I think that is a lovely ring to it.
Is the name of a character yet to cast, but is it alright with you?
In that case, I would be honored if you were to call me Salazar from now on.
I'm Murasaki Shikibu, and this is Lord James Moriarty.
So might I inquire, is the nature of the role that you need me to play both philosophically and metaphorically? Whatever it is, I promise you I will perform it brilliantly.
What do philosophy and metaphor have to do with acting?
The rest of the main cast should be joining us soon, so I'll tell you once they're all here.
How about that, dude?
So remind me, why in the hell you got me wearing this dress?
Because the fans and the fanboys gonna go fucking bonkers about it, you know?
I mean, I'm not complaining or anything. I actually kind of like it. It looks beautiful on you. Yeah, of course it does. Unconveniently humble brag. Now that we finished shooting the prologue, we'll be moved to the main story. Although I'm afraid there's something mortifying I still need to tell you. The truth is, I still haven't finished the script. What the shit? I do have the whole story in my head. I just haven't time to write it down yet. So I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to learn all of your lines anew each time we shoot a new scene. Once again, I'm so very sorry. Are you cheating me?
To be fair, that was really all short notice.
Ugh, fine, but keep my lines short, okay? 20-word limit as far as I'm concerned. Anything more and I will burn you.
Hey, go easy on her. She's been handling just about everything with this production all by herself. By the way, can I ask you which servant you are? I don't think I recognize you. You can call me Salazar. Although that's just the character I play, since I can't remember my own name.
Ask Lord Salazar to play Father Salazar. Father Salazar also has amnesia and doesn't know anything about his past, so it's in perfect fit. It's nice to meet you, Salazar. Salazar?
The pleasure's all mine, my lady. Wow, you possibly radiate intelligence from beneath those gorgeous flaxen looks. Flaxen? What the fuck? This shot is already well worth it now that I've gotten to meet such a beautiful young lady as you.
That's very flattering, but
I would love to talk to you more under different circumstances, but alas, I'm not a macho exclusive camera woman. Right, of course, I could such a beauty as her not also already be taken. Hey, I'm not beautiful. Have you not seen his face? The beauty. Very well then, I will insist devote my energy entirely to acting.
Isn't that what you should be doing in the first place? A freaking dumbass.
Who can say?
And I'm so gonna light your ass on fire. No, that's quite enough of that.
Alright, now that you all know your roles, I'd like to begin filming right away. I still have a lot to learn about movies, so I hope you all bear with me.
Man, this is a long ass fucking part, you know?
Master.
I kind of tried to film a movie here.
You can always edit out my whispering in post-production. I must say I'm rather impressed by how well everyone is doing, especially given that there was no rehearsal. According to Murasaki Shikiba's explanation, Antonio is an up-and-coming composer who used to be a county court musician, and Elise, his niece, is a singer. Meanwhile, Gabrielle is the erstwhile fossador, now widow of my character, Miguel. Apparently I raised her for about a decade only to die short after marrying her.
Yeah, dude, that is just wrong in so many ways.
Isn't that sort of a character right up Murasaki's alley? Was there something like that in her magnum opus? What will the future generation think of me?
It will be fine.
Easy for you to say. Roma Kureshi used to be my Miguel's subordinate, though. Judging from his background, he always seemed to be something of an unusual character. Vargas and Garcia pretended to be hunters, but apparently Vargas actually not his former prince, and Garcia is his attendant. I bet they are here to cause trouble.
Yeah, that would explain things.
As for Celso there, I don't know much about him either, so I'll let someone more qualified speak to his role in all of this. At any rate, given that there hasn't been a single cut since the scene began, things would appear to be going quite smoothly. At this rate, we may be finished here, much sooner than originally. Huh? Well, something not right with her.
Oh no! Wait, what? This isn't a part of the script?
Well, this is a fine mess, Master, and just to be clear, I had no hand in it.
I just imagine everyone instantly look at Moriarty and he's like,
I'm innocent. It's not me this time. I don't even have a motive.
oh god, dude, I love it. Oh man, seriously, I like this. This is awesome. Ah man, I'm gonna continue. Aw, let's see what's happening. I'm gonna see. Is this Salazar summonable? I mean, I saw this like new this summon info. Including her, we have Jean, Tristan, Antonio Salary. I guess not. Oh, that's a shame. I would like to get him. Whoever it is, he looks cool. Then again, it's not the first time they have a character and we don't get them as servants for some reason. But yes, that will be for now. I will be back with more FGO. I'm gonna continue with this event in next part. So thank you everyone for watching. See you later, and have a continued super great day.